Bible says that greed is idolatry. The seven deadly sins is what a lot of people like to talk about out of the Bible, even though they're not explicitly addressed as that in the Bible, more so in other spiritual practices. There's irony behind the fact that there are seven of them because the number seven means completion in the Bible, which is God's favorite number, but I digress. One of those seven is greed. Why? It's because a lot of people like to be able to take more and more, even though they can't be content with what they get, especially since they like to quote Philippians 4:13 out the wazoo, which has to do with contentment in context. You should never overreach for what you can't get. Instead, stick to what you can get, one day at a time, not 1 week, not 1 month, not 1 year. As it says in Ephesians chapter 5, verse 5. For of this you can be sure, no immoral, impure, or greedy person, such a person as an idol worshiper, has any inheritance in the kingdom of Christ and of God. Now, to worship an idol is to mean you've spent your entire day doing just that, just worshiping whatever thing that you're worshiping, affecting your productivity, right? Your goal from the time you wake up to the time you go to bed is to be a busy bee, collecting honey all throughout the day, staying productive. You ever see a bee come out of a beehive and go up to a random statue and just start bowing down before it all day long? No, because it won't last long, because it needs sustenance. Nor does it get greedy because it can only carry so much before it has to go back to the beehive. Likewise, don't let greed overtake you in your productivity, or else you'll be swallowed by burden. A burden that you may never overcome, a burden that may never come off of your shoulders.